Bienvenidos, welcome to episode El Dieciocho.
Bienvenidos.
El 18, estamos...
Felicidades.
10 meses, bro, 10 months.
Are we doing 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Listen, there's a problem. There's a problem.
What's the problem?
We have no energy.
I'm starving, dude.
Because, where are we? Let's just say it right away.
We're on location. We're on location in the Argentinian Bakery in Winter Springs.
And we're celebrating.
Florida.
We're celebrating our 10 months of being world champions. So
El 18, the episode that we always do.
And
on location, dude.
on location. If there's one thing that we're passionate about as Argentinians more than soccer,
it's food.
food.
La comida, food.
So we have decided to do an episode in one of our favorite places here, basically one of the only places, one of the few
that has it
around
legit
us that have Argentinian food.
good Argentinian food, a good vibe.
Yeah.
They're fantastic, and we're gonna be interviewing some of them later.
Yeah, and we're going to show you some pictures of what this place was like
Some video.
the day of the game,
Yes,
which was an incredible day.
That's right.
I came here early in the morning and I couldn't get in the door. There were so many people. But here we've been fortunate for the owner to let us just come in and just record.
That's so cool.
And just eat. We're going to show you and we're going to highlight some of this special
Some of the foods that make us that make our mouth water.
Yeah, also because we're starving.
My blood sugar has crashed about 10 minutes ago.
It is.
And you've been snapping at me since you walked in.
Yeah.
You were like,
It's 2:30. It's 2:30 p.m. and I haven't had anything to eat.
Okay,
all day.
what do you want to start with?
So we're gonna start.
Aperitivos.
Well, instead of today talking, we're gonna just talk food.
Appetizers.
So let's start with appetizers.
Patricio, por favor, tráenos el sándwich de
And
miga.
we're gonna introduce Patricio.
Patricio
is one of the owners here.
Thank you.
And
Oh my goodness.
and then this-
Sándwichito de amiga.
So what is sándwich de miga? What's that name? Tell me.
Well,
what does that translate to?
Miga is the
Crumbs.
Is the crumbs, the actual crumbs of the bread. It's like if you took the crust off the sides and you
Yeah.
had the bread.
As you do that, I'm just gonna like.
Sándwichito.
go ahead.
Vamos a empezar porque estoy muerto de hambre. You're gonna be hearing us chewing.
I couldn't care. So this bread just takes us back. So it's just the bread and the ingredient, but it has no crust. So if you don't like the crust, this is
It's actually better.
Oh.
You can hear us chewing. I don't care.
Oh.
This is a tomato and cheese sándwich de miga. Dicen sándwich. Es riquísimo.
Because if you guys didn't know this, Seba is vegetarian. So he is an Argentinian that has renounced to the pleasures of the meat.
I've given up. That sounds so weird.
Have you ever tried a food that you eat it and you're instantly transported? Like
Yes.
you're into
Like Ratatouille, like the movie Ratatouille? Yes.
So any variation of these sandwiches will do that to me.
Yeah. Patricio, which works here in this amazing establishment, is bringing over some empanadas. All right.
Empanadas.
Empanadas.
I'm sure that for our audience, that's a familiar name.
Empanadas.
But let's see what empanadas Argentina.
Patricio,
are.
tráeme esa empanada, por favor. Ay, ay, ay.
Perfecto.
Here, you have the meat ones.
Okay.
1, 2. Ay, ay, ay.
But Maria, come here. Come closer.
No sé dónde empezar.
Open one so people
Okay,
can see
so
it
this is
inside.
compressed. Oh my goodness. Esta espinaca. Oh my. I'm eating all these and taking the rest home. I don't care. Esta de choclo.
So one thing to note about
Qué rico. Gracias.
they're baked. They're not fried.
Not fried.
So the dough, they make the dough right here. It's pretty awesome. And like it's a different flavor. You don't get grease all over. You don't feel old.
They do make fried too, but
Yeah.
the usual custom is to make them baked. And you know what I remember doing when I was a kid? The next day, after these cool down, you put mayonnaise. You put some on the knife, and you eat them cold. Delicious.
The little smoke coming out and the
Qué rico.
wow. And in Argentina, we love green olives, which I know that's a turnoff for a lot of people. but
What? I don't know why they don't use
love
them enough
green
here.
olives.
They're the best. I don't know why they do that. Why they use black olives here? I don't have a thing for black olives at
I
all.
knew this was gonna be a mess. Oh my God.
What? ¿Qué dijiste?
The
it's okay.
empanada juice is all over my shirt.
It's okay. It's Argentina.
Son 10, boludo. Son 10 meses.
Crazy. ¡Qué rico! You know, I think we should just do an episode here every week.
Oh, my
Ensalada de palmitos. Ah. Matambre. A comer. This is, my mom made this a lot. Ensalada de palmitos. I'm going to put some olive oil on it.
I used to hate palmitos.
¿Por qué?
Because I wasn't sure what I was eating, bro. It's weird. But then
riquísimos.
you can't live without it.
Son riquísimos. Las palmitas. My mom made
sure
this
you
all the
wanna,
time.
You don't want to put some more oil?
And my sister, hey, it's oil with ensalada de palmitos.
It's gotta be great.
Qué recuerdo, loco.
This right here, as you do that, this
Yes.
is called matambre, which the literal translation in English of this name is to kill hunger. Mata hambre.
Matambre.
And this was an invention of the people from El Campo. How do you say that? Of the
Los gauchos.
yeah. How do you call them?
Gauchos.
Like they were the typical like the
Cowboys.
our cowboys. This was
Frontier men, cowboys. Yeah.
Un invento because they just invented this. They just rolled like it was not meant to be food. And then, by the way, I just made that up. I have no idea. But this is beef surrounded by egg and peppers and onions and
Sometimes I want to give up vegetarianism and go in,
carrots
bro.
and all that stuff. This is incredible with mayo. I got
¿Está bonito para milanesa?
But this is not the main course.
The main course is coming up.
Usually, what you've heard about us Argentinians is that we eat great steaks.
Yes.
Because of that, we said, who cares about the steaks? Sandwich de milanesa, a caballo, napolitana, and can we explain what this is?
Oh, man, I wish I could. Oof, come on. Sandwich de milanesa is basically a breaded steak sandwich.
Breaded steak.
Breaded steak. Napolitana is obviously Napolitana. The style is
It's ham, cheese,
the
and
Italian
tomato.
with exacto. And then over here, a caballo is a typical South American term because it's not only here, but it's also for like Chile and other countries have it.
This one has eggs.
And Cuba has it too. A caballo means it's like the poor man's version of it, and it has
Look
a
at
big
this one,
fat
Maria.
fried egg on that. Whew.
Look at this one.
Mira eso. Enjoy it, bro. That's all you.
I'm just gonna give it a bite, and then you can just watch. You can eat the fries.
No, don't worry. I got some more stuff coming.
Here, you're coming.
Ahí está. Oh, sí.
What is this now?
Ravioles, because we are, Mari, you got it? Because we are an Italian, we have Italian ancestors who brought over a lot of this stuff. One of my favorites is ravioles con fileto, right here. And I'm gonna take this home with me as well. Man, this is the best episode ever.
Soccer is food.
Soccer is food. Oh! We're gonna interview the owner of this fine establishment, Argentinian Bakery. If you live in Orlando and you have not been to the Argentinian Bakery in Winter Springs, you're missing out on life because the food is incredible.
Vení, sentate
The
acá.
vibe is incredible. Here comes José. Un aplauso para José. Ahí está, esa.
Celebramos todos los 18 de cada mes que Argentina salió campeón del mundo.
Every 18th of the month we
Feliz
celebrate
10 meses del 18.
that Argentina won the World Cup. Happy
Así que,
18th. Which,
Josecito-
ya sabe eso, obviamente.
Ya lo sé.
Yeah.
Sí, yeah. He
Of
knows.
course he knows.
Yes.
Of course he knows. I mean, look, have you guys seen this thing he did? Yeah. I mean,
Mira
esto
eso.
está increíble.
Un
Entonces,
nivel.
¿Qué papel juega la comida para nosotros como argentinos alrededor del fútbol?
What role
Bien
does
específico
food
con el fútbol, ¿eh?
What role does food play for us Argentinians with regards to soccer?
Nosotros tenemos nuestra identidad,
We have our identity
como cualquier ciudadano de cualquier lado del mundo.
as every other citizen in the world.
Nos juntamos
We
a ver el
program,
partido.
we schedule to watch the game together.
Vamos a hacer un asado.
Let's have an asado. Let's have a barbecue.
Vamos a comer milanesa.
Let's have milanesa. Let's have some meat sandwiches.
Sacamos todo lo nuestro.
We take everything that's ours and put it out there.
Ponemos arriba de la mesa todos nuestros sentimientos en la comida.
We put, me mató. We put all of our feelings and emotions into the food that we put on our tables.
Fútbol sin comida, ¿existe?
Can soccer exist without food?
Cuesta mucho.
It's very difficult. Es verdad. It's true.
Yo, desde muy chico, a los 9 años, 10
Since I was a
años,
9 or 10-year-old,
iba a la cancha a ver a mi equipo favorito,
I would go see my favorite team.
Estudiantes de La Plata.
Estudiante de La Plata.
Íbamos a la cancha con un sándwich de milanesa.
We would go to the field to watch the game with a Milanesa sandwich, which is a steak sandwich.
Y teníamos lo histórico de que hacía un gol y las milanesas bailaban por
And
el aire.
the story was that whenever someone would score a goal for Estudiantes, the sandwiches would fly up in the air.
Montiel se para al frente del punto de penal,
Montiel gets in front of the penalty shootout
tira
section.
el penal y mete, y Argentina es campeón del mundo.
He shoots the penalty, and Argentina is the World Cup champion.
¿Qué sentís en ese
What do you
momento?
feel that moment?
No lo puedo explicar
I
porque
cannot explain it.
me haría llorar ya.
It would make me cry right now.
Por favor, explícalo.
Please explain it. No entendido. Yeah, of course.
Fue emocionante.
It was
Fue
emotional,
tanta
exciting,
alegría.
so much joy.
Me emociona, ¿no?
Yeah.
Y alegría, verlo a mi hijo, ver a
To
mi
see my
familia, ver a mi
son, his
esposa,
family, my
ver a
wife,
todos
his wife,
gritando y
yelling and
ver
cheering.
a los chicos, a los grandes. Argentina, la selección argentina en este mundial, y Messi nos regaló la felicidad a los argentinos.
The national team of Argentina and Messi gave us a gift. I'm so full. I'm so ready for a nap. You know what? Vamos a tomar unos mate.
Vamos.
Unos mate.
Mate y factura.
Mate y facturas. El
Wow, wow, wow.
postre. Empezamos con el postre.
Postris.
Round 2.
Uy, ¿cómo hacemos para... Bueno,
Like France. Hey.
Francia,
Round 2.
Round 2.
Boy.
2. Bueno,
Okay. So tell me about these facturas. And by the way, why do we call them facturas?
I have no idea.
¿Por qué se llaman facturas? Del italiano.
Anarquistas italianos. Gracias, Italia.
Oh, it comes so the word facturas comes from the anarchist
Y-
group
y-
in
y-
Italy.
y
That's
esto de-
fascinating.
¿Y esto de dónde viene?
Esto de Francia.
Y mira, hay dos.
Número 2, Francia,
Dos
tómatela.
cosas, toma.
Tarán, tarín,
Mira.
chan, 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 chin, tarán, fuera Francia, tómatela.
Mira que te como, Francia, mira que te como. Francia.
Bueno,
This, I want to say, wait,
Tell
hold
me.
on. I think I gotta finish chewing before I start talking.
go ahead.
One thing that I want to share with our public is that Argentinians do not believe in the savory breakfasts.
That's true.
We
That is true.
coming to the U.S., that's one of the biggest culture shocks to eat eggs and like steak
Yeah.
and bacon,
Yeah.
and we could not believe it.
Totally.
The staples of Argentinian breakfast is this and a cup of coffee, or this
Con mate.
y un mate. That's it.
That's
Media luna, which we call this media luna, or croissant.
Croissant.
That's it. That's a breakfast.
That's it.
Done. Nothing else. No eggs. No nothing. No waffles. No nothing.
Yep.
Or you can also add dulce de leche to anything.
Amen.
But it's basically a pastry and a hot drink is our breakfast of choice.
I love it.
But we also eat this in the afternoons. Or also at nights.
Ahora el té.
Or
Or in the middle, or
morning.
when you're driving. Or
Or
everything.
at any time.
Tomar mate, tomar mate.
Or at midnight. So am I eating this one or are we cutting it in
We're
half?
cutting it in half. Are you crazy?
So how do
¿Qué
we do
pasa?
that? Should I just bite the just bite the tip?
Ask for a knife. Can we get a knife?
Let me
So we
get
can
a
show
knife.
people.
Tráeme un cuchillito.
Patricio, ¿me traes por favor un cuchillito? We're gonna cut this in half too. The pastafrola is one of my favorites.
See, we gotta cut everything.
And they make it so good here. La
Alright.
pastafrola is a delicacy that if you mess it up, you will know that you messed it up. This is
A ver, María, mira esto acá de cerquita. A ver si
Okay,
se
here.
puede. This is incredible because what's happening here is magic right now.
oh my gosh.
And when I open this,
Qué rico. Here, you want to hold that?
you
I'll
hold
hold my
it.
half up like this.
look at this. This is just all dulce.
With a cookie in the bottom.
Yeah, that's your half.
Qué rico. Well, how come I get the smaller half?
I don't know. I just
Man. Esto acá, pastafrola. I'm gonna cut this too. this section right here is to die for. To die for. All right.
I don't want to talk anymore.
I know. Would you say that the episode has been a success?
I mean,
Even though you choked,
and you spilled Coke.
I spilled Coke all over myself. I have a sticky butt right now.
I don't know if it's been a success, but it sure tasted like one.
Hey!
Also,
That was good.
I don't care because it's been 10 months of world champions and we can do whatever we want.
Amen to that, bro.
So,
Ahora nos volvimos a ilusionar. Thank you for tuning in to our episode 18.
whoa.
Go ahead.
This camera.
Yes.
You cannot miss next Dieciocho episode in November.
It's going to be crazy.
It's special.
It's going to be crazy.
It is incredible. It's going to have
It'll change your
something-
life.
Yes, it'll change your life. A little bit. Maybe not.
No.
We won't.
Incognito.
But anyways. Ahora sí.
Thank you very much for tuning in.
Gracias, Argentina Bakery.
We appreciate. Thank you very much, Argentina Bakery.
Gracias, José.
Thank you, Patricio. Thank you, Jose.
Gracias,
Thank
José.
you very much.
Vamos.
Chao, nos vemos. Hasta luego. Bye.